dumbbell hip thruster with a banded abduction. Grab a band and place it just above the knee. We want to lie back, finding a position with your feet hip width apart, placing the dumbbell just over top of your hips in a nice comfortable position, squeezing your glutes and raising your hips up to the ceiling. At the top of the movement, you want to keep your glutes squeezed, taking your knees out slightly while keeping the constant tension through your glutes for 3 reps. 1, 2, 3, coming back down. Up, 1, 2, and 3. As you take your knees out for those 3 pulses at the top, you want to make sure that your glutes stay on the whole time. Common mistakes we see. The first one is just going way too fast through the overall movement. You can see as Tori raises her hips, the pulses are not controlled, the overall tension isn't moving through the band, and we're just racing through the whole thing. Another thing we see is hips dropping when we're doing those pulses on the abduction. So as Tori raises her hips up to the ceiling to do those 3 pulses, with every pulse you can see her hips moving around. We want to make sure that as we raise our hips from the bottom to the top and get ready to do those 3 abductions, that we stay nice and steady, keeping those glutes on the whole time. Another thing we see is letting our knees come together. You can see that through those 3 little pulses at the top of the movement, the tension is lost through the band. We want to keep the tension through the band the entire time through those little pulses to make sure that those glutes are really getting a nice working. Instead, try this. Make sure you place the band just over top of the knee, lying down and finding a hip width position with your feet. We don't want our feet to be too far away from our body and equally not too close to our bum. We want to place that dumbbell over our hips, raising our hips up to the ceiling and finding constant tension through 3, 2, 1 reps through that abduction. Make sure your hips don't go too high. Keep those glutes on through the whole movement and repeat those reps from there.